When building a survival kit, start with a good bag, one with a lot of side pockets and features like this one here. This is about 30 bucks. Get MREs, that's high caloric food that is in a very compact space. They're made this way. I'd put about 3 or so in there for a short survival kit. Water purification tablets are a must-have, and I'd look for some type of a water filter system like this one here. You just basically suck through the straw and it filters it. It'll filter about 20 gallons. Emergency is a good mix. Iodine tablets don't taste very good, so I'd recommend something like that for your kit. This here is a pocket-sized survival guide, SAS. It's highly recommended. It's got a lot of good information in that for such a small size. Mylar rescue blankets. They're not really good for anything except for maybe freezing emergency situations. Duct tape is a must-have. You'll use that quite a bit or will need it. I'd also get some nylon cord, probably about 50 feet or so like this will do. Any type of multi-tool like a Leatherman or something like this here is a good thing to have in any one of those kits. Sterno, good source of heat. It's also used for cooking. This here would be for about 2 hours for the amount of space it takes. It's better than any kind of fuel source. This here is a mess kit. This one's brand new and nice, so I'd recommend you get to one also just to have something to cook with. These here are White's yo-yo reels. They're very inexpensive and they're very effective. They catch fish well. Get a couple of hooks and put them in there. This here is eating utensil. You don't have to use this. You can just have forks and spoons, knives if you want. This here is actually very small. It's very hard and it's a good secondary tool as well. Simple survival knife. This one here has a fire starter on it. You can see this here where you can drag the knife across and it'll throw sparks. It's an inexpensive knife. This was probably about 10 bucks or so at a at a sporting goods store. But it's still a good tool to have, and it could be used as a weapon. You see the handle is also wrapped in a cord just in case you need additional. When you're looking at canteens, I highly recommend either a aluminum and or stainless canteen so that it can be used to boil water if necessary. A coffee can like this here is a great thing to store your hygiene products in. Also, the coffee can be used for backup, for boiling. The inside the can, toothbrush, toothpaste, deodorant, razor, soap, sunscreen, ibuprofen, bug spray is also good. A simple hatchet or axe, it could be a good weapon and or tool if needed, if you had to build a shelter. I do recommend that you have a compass with you. This one here is not terribly expensive. There's a much more expensive ones out there, but that was probably 15 bucks. Some type of a simple sew kit is a great thing to have. Pepper spray is a good weapon, also good deterrent, not just for people, but for animals also if you're in the woods and for survival. This here, not a necessary one, but it doesn't take a lot of space. This is a simple chainsaw. You wrap the straps around your hands and you drag it across the tree and that will cut. Having a light source at night, like glow sticks or a small flashlight, is a good idea. I'd recommend LED flashlights, LEDs. They don't have long battery life. Waterproof matches. Some toilet paper is a great thing I think to have. I wrap mine in foil just because the foil is a good thing as well. Plus some extra bags. I put them all inside of a big Ziploc bag to keep them dry, but having those bags in a survival situation, they could be used for a lot. Having some playing cards or a simple piece of paper and a pencil, maybe a paperback, Bibles, whatever it is that you think you might need, because trust me, in a survival situation, if you're far away from electricity, etc., you're going to wish you had some of those simple things to keep your mind busy. Once you get all this stuff all laid out here, it looks like quite a bit, but if you pack it into your pack, starting with your larger items at the very bottom, like I mentioned, the items that you're afraid could get destroyed by water, wrap them in plastic, and then once you have them all into your survival pack, this is what it looks like. So hope this is helpful.